Well, my first experiences weren't good at school. I was taught very basic French and then forgot all about that for years until finally we bought a holiday home in France when the children were very small, and so we started to spend more and more time in France. My wife was already fluent in French, and my children now are because they lived there for 2.5 years, so I'm the only one in the family that doesn't really speak fluently. So I'm taking a class on a Wednesday night and trying to learn as much as I can because I just want to fit in, and we've got lovely friends over there, so I want to be able to chat away with them.
And what do you think of the language? Let's look at the language firstly. Do you find
it
easy, difficult?
Complicated.
Can you say why?
Only because it's so different from the English, and it's just kind of, I'm not a language person, I don't think. I think some people find languages easier than others, and I kind of don't. So my vocabulary is reasonable, but it's the grammar, the tenses, the little bits and pieces that make you fluent. So I can make myself understood, but I can't really speak fluently.
Okay, and let's move on to the French.
They're lovely people, particularly out in Brittany where our house is, where we live. We've got friends out there, and they're just so lovely and so accommodating and friendly, and yeah, they're great people.
Okay, and so you still work in the UK?
Yes.
To a great extent. What do you particularly like about England?
I feel very English, and some people say, but you're British, and they say, yes, I feel very English. I love kind of the idea of Morris dancing, warm beer, cricket, all that sort of English kind of culture. So I do miss that in France. And that's what I love about England. And English pubs like this, you don't get these in France.
So what might persuade you to live more in France?
I think if they opened a few pubs and started playing cricket and sold sensible beer.
And how important would the language, what difference would the language make to you if you felt more comfortable in French?
If I felt more comfortable in French, I'd obviously feel more at home there. The language makes such a difference to anywhere. If you know you can fit in with the locals and just chat away and be part of local life, that makes a difference wherever you go in the world. So in English-speaking parts of the world where we've been, so America, for example, you just fit in immediately. Yes, it's a different culture, different lifestyle, but you kind of fit in and you go, yeah, I'm comfortable here, I can chat to everybody. So it would make a huge difference if I could speak fluently in France, yeah.
So what advice might you have for French people learning English? You're doing it the other way, you're English learning French.
Yeah.
English is, of course, the international language. Have you any advice for them?
Gosh, I don't know. It's a tricky one, that. You get as much help as you can and try and be enthusiastic for the language. Don't go in thinking, oh, I've got to learn English because I want to do X, Y or Z, either holiday or business or whatever it is. But you need to embrace the whole culture and the whole idea of the country in order to learn the language well, I think. And obviously take lessons or have an immersion course with my wife.
It wasn't meant to be a little advert for me, but thank you anyway.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you.